Hi, this is Mark Sarazano from International Piano Technician School, and I would like to take you today behind the scenes of our content website, howtotunepianos.com. If you go to the website, there are a lot of free lessons that you can take. For example, in the piano tuning theory, we have these free lessons, but I'd like to take you behind the scenes to look at some of these other paid lessons. So let's look at these paid lessons that you can only have access to if you are a paying member. If you were a paying member, the first thing you would do is click login with username, type in your name and password, and then you come to this page, and when you click on that button, it brings you back to the same page as before, except now all of the lessons that were blocked are now available for you to take. So if we go to Piano Tuning Theory, you could still have watched all these free lessons, and I encourage you to watch them, but let's check out something like this, the octave check notes lesson. So in this lesson, we have visuals of what check notes are, what partials are, and how to use them, and what it means when we hear certain things. And we even have examples of what they sound like, filtered versions so that if you can't hear the beat rates, you can be able to hear them. And then we also have this option to take the quiz. When you click on that, you're brought to this website, the International Piano Technician School.com website. It's free to register and you're in. Question 1, what interval is between the fundamental and the fifth partial? 2 answers are correct. 2 octaves in the major third and the major 17th. So you can go through those and you get a mark, and it gets recorded. Let's look at the other paid lessons that you can get. Hi, I'm Mark Sarazano from How to Tune Pianos. Discussions of equal temperament. This is a check note for a P5, perfect fifth. This allows us to know all of the terminology that piano technicians talk about. You know what it means when they say 3-2, 6-4, and you get the table of all the partials that line up, the coincident partial of all these intervals, plus the check note, plus the numbers for the coincident partials. This is a very important lesson on how to set a check note, because we can know theoretically what a check note is, but if we can't set it so that it's useful, then we can't use it. So I really like this lesson on how to use check notes.
This is the lesson on check notes.
So we have description of what they are, taking 2 notes, and then a third note is the check note. Be able to measure whether it's a pure, wide, or narrow interval. Plus, at the end, you get information on the rules for using check notes so that these things can work. Because there is a problem with using check notes if you don't understand the rules. You can read through that, but if you watch the whole video, you'll understand. And that's the difference between a recipe and understanding. You can follow a recipe, but if you don't understand why you're doing what you're doing, you get into trouble, you can't fix it. And we also have a quiz for this as well. So that's a quick tour of the theory course, the piano tuning theory course, and I'm going to be sending out another email, and we're going to go over the stability and the ear training. The ear training is really cool, how you can test your ear, and we're going to show you some of the behind the scenes ear training tests that only the members get to see, but you're going to be able to see them if you open the email that's coming up. Thanks a lot for watching. See you online.